All right, so we're gonna do. I put a title of D1 W1, basically meaning day one, worksheet one. Okay, um, so um, so that's what we're gonna kind of just work them off of. These don't have any like numerical lesson numbers, so just kind of go with the name of it. So proportions, that's what we're gonna be doing, solving proportions. So I just want to do a couple of these problems with you guys, and then let you guys do the rest on your own. So actually, you know what? Instead of putting number one, let me just put number two, because that's the one I was going to do. So this is number two from your worksheet. It's 10 over x equal to 6 over 8. Now you can always reduce if you want to. I would recommend it, but you don't have to. All right, but I would recommend it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write it as 10 over x, and 6 over 8 I couldn't reduce by 2. That becomes 3 over 4. It just makes it so that your numbers that you're getting when you multiply become a little easier. So once you have a fraction equal to a fraction, if you guys remember, all you have to do is cross multiply, right? So you're just going to multiply diagonally. Okay, 3 times x and 4 times 10. So 4 times 10, that's going to give me 40. And x times 3, that's going to give me 3x. So all I have to do at this point is just solve for x. So if you divide both sides by 3, you're going to get your answer of 40 over 3. And you can leave it like that. You don't have to actually calculate it into decimal form. Just leave it like that, and we're good. All right, now let's look at the back of this paper. Let's do one that's a little bit more, I guess you could say, on the easier looking side. Sorry, a little more harder, but not like the most difficult. But here we go. It might be something that looks like number 6. So number 6, oops, let me change this to black here. So that's going to be x minus 2 over 12 equal to x minus 11 over 7. So again, all you're going to do is see if you can reduce, but I can't. There's no like fractions that I can easily reduce. Remember, don't reduce that 2 and the 12 on the left side. Since x minus 2 is stuck together, you can't just kind of chop stuff off, right? So leave it the way it is. We're going to cross multiply. So you're going to get 7 times x minus 12 equals to 12 times x minus 11. Distribute. Okay, so 7 times x is 7x. 7 times negative 12 is going to be negative, what is it, 84? Equal to 12 times x, that's 12x.
7x minus 2.
What did I do? Oh, I put x minus 12. Sorry about that. Thank you, thank you. Minus 2. This should be a 14 then. Thank you. And then 12 times 11, that'd be 132. Now combine your like terms, okay? So we're going to combine our like terms and then just solve. So I'm going to move the 7x to the right side since that's the smaller of the two, 7x and 12x. I'm going to move 7x this way by subtracting it, okay? So I'm going to get negative 14 equal to 12 minus 7, that's 5x minus 132. Okay, and then I'm going to add 132 over to the right side. Okay, just so I can get the 5x all by itself. So 132 minus 14, what do I get for that? You're going to have to borrow, right? So it's 811, so it's 118 equal to 5x. From there, just divide both sides by 5, and again, reduce it if you can, but if you can't, just leave it as a fraction. That's okay. So we'll divide both sides by 5, and I get 118 divided by 5 is equal to x. Again, getting fractional answers isn't a bad thing. I mean, if that's what it is, that's what it is. Maybe you get a nice number, that's fine too. Okay? But if you get a fraction, that's okay. So that'd be number 6. All right. The other ones that might look a little weird, even though they're all pretty much the same thing, is going to be something like number 7. Okay, so something like number 7. So number 7 gives me a 7 over 8 equal to a b plus 7 over b plus 9. Again, this is all stuff we've done before, so it's just review. But like I said, we're supposed to be reviewing for your CASP exams coming up. For a lot of you guys, and for some of you guys because of your entrance exams that you might be doing soon. So all this stuff is going to be review. Every worksheet I give you for the next 3 to 4 weeks should be basically review stuff you've done before. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our cross multiplication. We're multiplying like that. So I get 7 times b plus 9 equal to 8 times b plus 7. Is it a minus? Which one? Oh, the b minus 9. You're right. You're right. B minus 9. We'll change that right there. So number 7 should be b plus 7 over b minus 9. Thank you. Distribute, and then do what we just did in the other problem, right? Just kind of combine your like terms, start solving for it. So we'll distribute 7 times b, that's 7b, minus 7 times 9, that's 63. 8 times b, that's 8b, and 8 times 7, that's 56. So we're going to combine our like terms. I have a 7b and an 8b, so 7b is smaller than 8b, so I'm going to move the 7b over. When I move it over, it starts to subtract, so I get negative 63 equals to 8 minus 7, that's 1, so it's just b plus 56. And to get b by itself, I'm going to subtract 56 on both sides, so I'm just going to move it over. So what does that give me? 119 negative?
Yeah.
All right. Negative 119, and there you go. So yes, this stuff should not be like, oh my gosh, this is so difficult. I haven't seen this before, because again, we've seen this before. Okay, we've worked on it. We did, I think, 2 lessons on proportions. So you guys should know how to do it. Obviously, mistakes can occur, copying things incorrectly, maybe a bad multiplication, that type of stuff. But overall, you guys should know the steps, which is one of the reasons why I don't want to take forever doing a review, right? 7 minutes, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there. You guys can keep working on the rest. Let me know if you guys need any help.